I'm turning 1 Solana into 100 Solana, and I'm recording the entire process. And you might be thinking, well, Chris, you look very America today. Well, this was for a quick little photo shoot I did of a meme coin that I bought last night, and have a little story behind that we're going to get into a little bit. Today, I want to really focus on one thing when it comes to meme coins and some of the trades I've made over the past few days is you have to understand narrative. And if you are on top of the narrative, you will be on top and ahead of meme coins. So a lot of this, I want to talk about meme coin narratives. And of course, at the end of the video, I'm going to reveal my portfolio that started off with 1 Solana, what it's currently at, and the trades I've made since the last video. So without further ado, let's dive in. So despite a very bearish timeline, honestly, the ETF inflows still continue. Only $300,000 yesterday from the ETFs, but better than the day before that was 18 million, and still overall all up a lot, totaling 17 billion. The crypto market did take a hit yesterday off of really nothing. I mean, they said that they were going to maybe cut rates in September, but there was no like bad news. It looks like that's already slowly recovering, with Bitcoin being back up 2% in the last hour of recording this video, Ethereum being back up. I mean, you can just see down this list, it's all pretty much green. So all that being said, let's get into some of the degeneracy. And also, last comment, Forbes did say that meme coins outperformed Bitcoin in 2024's first half by $600 billion crypto rally. Also, I saw this in a separate source that actually the word meme coin has been posted more than 850 million times, again recorded by Forbes. So obviously people are starting to care about meme coins in this style of content. So you might have saw at the beginning of this video, I was aligned with a guy that was a Turkish shooter. This is from the Olympics. Now, we're going to talk about a lot of things involving narratives on this channel. A lot of it's going to be political, some of it's going to be to do with the Olympics, but we're not here for any of that. We're here for meme coins. We're here for what's that do to the number, what's it do to the meta. I don't care to hear about your politics. I know you don't care to hear about my politics unless it affects your bags directly. So all that being said, I've said it in some of my previous videos, but I definitely recommend following some accounts that really keep up with narratives. One of the ones that I recommend is Melometrics. Melometrics goes through every single day and says what happened during that day. I want to talk about some of these specifics. So the one that had nothing to do with narrative was Chair. Chair is exactly what it sounds like. Less than 1,000 followers on Twitter. They just came out with a super high definition video of just a bunch of chairs stacking. Well, the cabal, which is like the inner circle of people that just like make everything run, there's a lot of them, of course, and a lot of small ones, ran this thing up. Now, you might be wondering, if you're the first time watching one of my videos, how do you buy something like this if you see something really cool like this on Twitter? You literally just copy the address, which is right here, and you go to BullX, which is the platform that I use on these videos, and you paste it in BullX. And there you go, Chair. Now, a Chair is only and again, most of the things I'm talking about here are already cooked. I mean, these things last for one day. Some of them last for a couple of days. It just really depends. And I'll kind of let you know as we go. This ran to 15 million and it's already back down to 673,000, which is actually for 456,000 liquidity is kind of impressive, but that is that low. But with all that being said, I consider this cooked. I mean, it's barely been any trading volume whatsoever, and it was kind of outside of the narrative that we're going to be talking about in this video. So going back to the narrative in this video, we're going to go back to Melometrics and some of the things that he talked about during the recap yesterday. There was some launches that like basically play on words like CTO, IQ, PFI, all that. So this kind of started its own thing, and I made some plays off of that. I bought like HTTPS and some other ones that just kind of made sense of sort of all of those names. Like the CTO one obviously did well. It hit 8 million, launched by Radiant Protocol. So if you scroll all the way down his list, you see DieKek. It only hit 290K. I got in at like 70K. And I waited overnight. It did nothing. I sold it and then it immediately went up to I think it actually went above 300K after writing this. I think it actually went a lot higher than that. This is the viral Turkish man in the Olympics. So right now I definitely see this Olympic meta kind of unfolding. If you're not familiar, this is who it's referring to. It's this guy. He didn't show up with any fancy gear. He had his hand in his pocket the whole time. He's 51, 52 years old. And he apparently won a gold medal at the Olympics for the shooting or some type of medal. Pretty cool. I didn't watch it, but it's a really funny meme. I really liked it. That's why I got in. So today I've kind of been looking around for like what could the next meme be, and I got into kind of a few of them. I called them, but I sort of just dabbled. So I'm thinking like, what is the big thing today? Well, this kind of goes into what I was talking about with I'm not really trying to get political on here. I don't really care like about like political opinions, but I want to trade. I literally went to BullX's pump.fun, and it was on here earlier. I don't know. I doubt it's on here anymore. And I was like scrolling around, and I found this boxer literally sitting at like a 40K market cap. It's Khalif or Lady Killer. This is based off the controversy with the trans or the intersex or whatever. Again, we're not really talking about that. We're talking about like what went viral today. So I found this at 40K, and I will say honestly, I had a lot of red flags around it. Wow, it actually pumped to 250K and is back down to 88K. And so basically what I saw immediately was, even though it's safe now because the insider is dumped, when I was originally looking at it, this actually might be a temporary entry if I wanted to do short term. Oh, okay, there it goes. Top holders hold more than, I'll move my face. Top holders hold more than 37% of the supply. That was a huge red flag to me because basically they could tank this thing heavily. So that was a red flag, and there was a couple of others, just not a lot of activity. It looks like some people were making wallets, yada, yada, yada. But I did watch this. I did find it like at the very beginning, called it out to some of the groups that I'm in, and you could have got a nice little, all the way, it went up to, again, almost 200K. So you could have really gotten like 4 or 5X on it if you entered. I could have as well. I actually didn't end up touching it. I just went looking for narratives. Oh yeah, I forgot. The last trade that I got in was from the smaller alpha group. I don't really trust it. That's why I haven't really talked about it, but I got into this one called Fade or Faded. And as you can see, I got in at like a really small market cap, like a 30K. It ran up to like 70K. I sold my initials on my trading wallet because I'm trying to be very careful in this trading wallet, and I let the rest ride. Well, the rest I let ride basically went to dust. So I think I ended up making literally a couple bucks, even though it says I made $12. I did. I made $12, and I let the dust ride, and the dust was nothing. So I didn't make a lot on it, but I did come out in the green, all things considered, being it absolutely tanked today. At least I still had that on my side. With all that being said, let's do a total reveal of where the wallet's sitting. We are at 1.93 Solana, starting from our 1 Solana challenge. If you want other updates on how we got here, I made a video yesterday, and then of course the intro video to this challenge and everything around that. I'm not going to make daily videos, but I am going to do them as often as possible. In order for me to keep doing that, I need you to let me know down below. One, do all the YouTube things, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, something, whether you like the challenge, whether you want to see more, if you want these daily, if you want these weekly, let me know down below, because I don't know if you don't tell me. Even if you told me before, it doesn't hurt to leave it again. I appreciate you guys so much, especially those that made it this far in the video. I know this one was a little quicker. I hope it helped you out. I know I'm talking kind of fast, trying to get this out there to you guys, and I'll see you next time.